Live from the Student Life Center on the campus of the Free Lutheran Bible College and Seminary in beautiful Plymouth, Minnesota, it's FLBC Lady Conqueror basketball. Sitting next to me in the Wade Mobley Memorial broadcast chair is the smoke to my mirrors and the duct tape to my good intentions. It's Wade Mobley.
Those are very accurate. Those are very accurate, particularly with the smoke and mirrors and duct tape of the last broadcast.
Yeah, we're just piecing it together right now with all the available tech at our disposal.
We are so electric in our broadcast ability that we fried our broadcast equipment somehow.
I actually got electrocuted in my eardrums.
And I
enjoyed
it, but it wrecked the broadcast.
That makes one of us.
That makes one of us. And so we are. I think this is our first game this year together.
This is our first game.
We'll have a good run now.
Our first game together this season, I think.
This season, yeah. So we'll have a good run now of games for a few weeks, and we really enjoyed it. The FLBC Lady Conquerors have had an excellent season.
Much improved, drastically improved. We've got in town today and tomorrow a double header with probably my favorite opponent in the NIAC conference. I love when Trinity comes to town. They're good people.
Yeah, I think so too. I still have vivid memories of you at Trinity when I coached you.
On the end of the bench,
yeah.
Watching the same game you were watching.
And Derek Blesterd. Remember Derek Blesterd?
The
look at Derek Blesterd getting dunked. Yeah, that's all right. But that's 25 years ago, and most people aren't even listening. So
and most people don't care.
All right.
Trinity Lions in town. They had a lot of turnover off their roster. They were a very veteran team last year. I think I see Brenna Anderson, their all-world point guard, as an assistant coach across the court. They're also missing Kaylee Mannering, who graduated.
And the West sisters from Hayti, South Dakota.
Aisha West.
They were good.
And the other one, Rachel DeCampos, is gone. So brand new starting lineup. We've got J.L. Fisher, who's a freshman. Marlissa Ledgerwood returns. Morgan Carlson is a senior, the senior leader on this team. Madeline Berkey returns. And another new freshman to the lineup will be Angie Soto. We're going to see more of the same with your FLBC Lady Conquerors, a much improved squad. And I am really looking forward to and hoping for a very competitive, entertaining basketball game for our first of two on the doubleheader tonight.
It has been an excellent season. Coach Wendy Grevin's done a good job with the ladies. Some good talent on the team this year, and we're having a lot of fun with the season. Husband-wife team, Jordan Rachel Noel. Coaching forever at Trinity. Always good to reconnect with them. And tonight is the first half of the doubleheader. Tomorrow will be the Dennis Strand Memorial event as well. So
I think it's fair to call the Knowles the Pat Summit and Mike Krzyzewski of the NIAC. I think longevity.
I think that's fair. I think that's reasonable.
Yeah. Has there ever been a husband and wife coaching tandem this long?
No.
Good evening.
I don't think so.
Welcome to the Student Life Center here at the Free Lutheran Bible College in Plymouth, Minnesota for tonight's matchup between the Trinity Bible College Lions and the FLBC Conquerors. Please join us in a word of prayer. Dear Lord, I just want to thank you for this night, Lord. I just want to thank you for bringing everyone here safe, Lord. I just pray over this game, Lord, that you just protect everyone from injury and that we just all do this for your glory, Lord. In your name I pray. Amen. Please rise, remove all headgear for the playing of our national anthem. And now the starting lineups. First for the visiting Trinity Lions. Number 2, JL Fisher. Number 10, Marlissa Ledgerwood. Number 13, Angie Soto. Number 24, Morgan Carlson. And number 34, Madeline Berkey. The Lions are coached by Rachel Knoll. And now, the starting lineups for your FLBC Conquerors. From Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, number 10, Clara Rischel. From Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, number 21, JoJo Rischel. From New Hope, Minnesota, number 22, Lauren Jones. From Radcliffe, Iowa, number 23, Veronica Nessa. And from Valley City, North Dakota, number 24, Faith Peterson. The Conquerors are coached by Wendy Grevin, assisted by Shelby Grevin and Erica Bang.
There are your starting lineups. Once again, for the visiting Trinity Lions, it's Fisher, Ledgerwood, Soto, Carlson, and Berkey. For the Conquerors, it's Rischel, Jones, Nessa, and Peterson. We're just moments away from the tip. It'll be Jones jumping against Berkey. There we go. FLBC controls the tip, and we are underway. This is JoJo Rischel straight to the basket with the layup. No good. Rebound comes down to JL Fisher. JL, just like the Bible character JL, want to call her the Spike for the rest of the game.
Oh, you had to go there.
I did.
Yes. This game brought to you by Three Rivers Real Estate.
Move by Ledgerwood for 2 inside. She's a good post player. We're going to watch that all game.
Yeah, she was really good last year, too.
Rischel over to Lauren Jones. Now high post to Peterson. Kicks it out to Nessa, and now JoJo with the ball. JoJo drives into the paint. Kicks out to Peterson, who rotates to Clara. Now back into Peterson. Over Ledgerwood. No, passes down to JoJo, who misses the bunny. Rebound comes down to Fisher. Soto with the ball. Soto over to Ledgerwood from way downtown, misses. Rebound comes down to Veronica Nessa, shortest player on the court. Lauren Jones up for 14, no good. Rebounded by Ledgerwood. Conquerors have come out cold this evening, but still a 2-0 lead for Trinity.
Let's see if we can get the Lady Conquerors rolling with a miss and a defensive rebound.
Ledgerwood in the post. Bounce pass to Berkey, stolen by Peterson. There's a lot of traffic in that lane when that bounce pass happens.
There is, and Peterson's good at digging that ball out when it goes inside.
Peterson, left wing, drives all the way to the hoop, left-handed layup, no good. Rebound comes down to Ledgerwood. That's her second or third already.
That was a good take.
Soto, guarded by Clara. Now post entry to Berkey, denied by Peterson, stolen by JoJo. JoJo and Jones. JoJo and Jones. Here's Lauren up for the lefty layup. Good tie ball game.
There we go. What a nice defensive play by Faith Peterson, her second steal of the night.
That denial of the post pass, crucial in these games with Berkey and Ledgerwood down low for the Lions. Fisher, top of the key, over to Berkey. Nothing on the screen. Berkey tries to find a flashing Ledgerwood, not there. This is Morgan Carlson, returning senior. Kicks out to Fisher, back to Carlson, high post.
Got to get that one backside.
Soto, 3 on the shot clock, gets it into Berkey. Berkey with a quick shot, no good. Rebounded by JoJo. JoJo pushing the transition game up to Lauren Jones, around Soto, left-handed layup, too hard. Rebound comes down to Clara. There's a scrum now to Nessa for 3 from the left wing. Oh, hard off the iron. Rebound down to Morgan Carlson.
Kind of feels like the Conquerors are going to get this going.
Once it starts falling, they're going to find a rhythm.
Defense is sparking them all season. I love seeing that.
They are an agitating, harassing defense. Give and go to Soto with the left-handed scoop. No good. Hard off the glass. Rebound to Nessa, shortest player on the court. Peterson, has a wide open lane. Pops for a 12-footer. No good. Rebound down to Clara. Right into the lane. That's going to be a on-the-ground hip check called against.
Fouls on the Lions, too. Fisher, her first.
Called against JL Fisher.
If you're going to get overplayed, you got a back cut, and that's what the Lions are doing. So we'll see how the Conquerors can defend it.
I wonder if we're going to switch to a zone on that.
It'll be interesting to see what we do.
Nessa off the inbounds pass, misses the long jumper, rebounded by Carlson. Now back over to Berkey.
See that block out by Trinity?
I did not.
It was beautiful.
Was it effective?
It was very effective. The ball could have bounced twice.
Soto driving against Clara. Oh. That's a mismatch. Did you get happy feet? No, on the ground.
No, she had the extra. She had the extra step.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she could have passed it or shot it, but you can't pull it back down.
Some might call that the Euro step.
Some might. Some, and you know who you are. Matt Dykstra, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, not a sponsor.
But could be. Clara with the ball, right side. Harassed by Fisher. Ball bounces to Lauren Jones. Quick pass by Nessa over to JoJo. 4-12. No good. Rebounded to Ledgerwood.
That was a pretty ball reversal, wasn't it?
Oh, that pass was so crisp from Veronica. This is Fisher. Crossover layup. Good. What a play by J.L. Fisher. 4-2. Trinity leads. 5:52 left to go in the first quarter.
Almost halfway through this first quarter, we only have 6 points on the board, so both teams just kind of hanging around.
Little rusty, little slow, little cold.
Trinity just got out of a bus, too.
Yeah.
Or a van, probably.
Nessa drives in. Floater from 12. No good. Rebound. Faith Peterson. Kicks out to JoJo. JoJo kicks out to Nessa. Nessa right elbow jumper off left. Rebounded by Morgan Carlson. Oh, Nessa needs to find the bottom of that hoop quickly.
She does. Boy, they sure play nicely together.
Our guard play has been incredible this season.
It really has.
Soto over to Morgan Carlson on the right wing, guarded by JoJo. Carlson reverses. Fisher. Soto left wing 3 off back iron, rebounded by Peterson.
Marissa Ledgerwood can set a screen.
Yes, she can. She generally has position wherever she's at.
Oh, man. I mean, it's legal and all that. It's just firm.
Unfair.
That's right.
Grace Nystuen checks in for Faith Peterson, going with some height now. Clara to inbound the ball. Quick play to Lauren Jones, rolls it off the front iron, no good. Rebound tipped out to Soto. Soto finds Fisher. Not really a determined point guard in this Trinity offense. They're kind of running a dual guard offense with Soto and Fisher.
We're on pace for 30-14.
Fisher.
You know, they're missing their point guard from last year.
Yeah, well, both point guards.
Both
DeCampos
point guards, yep.
and Brenna Anderson.
Yep.
Steal by JoJo. 4:26 in the first quarter. Here's Clara, guarded by Fisher. Clara pushes. Doesn't see a pass. Reverses to JoJo and now to Lauren Jones. High post. Grace Nystuen flashes. Nothing there. Now Nessa still has Nystuen in the high post. Reverses. Ooh, did that tip or roll off her fingers? That was
rolled off
misdirected.
her fingers.
Clara for 3, short. I thought that was in for sure.
She said short right away. She was right.
Look good from here.
It did.
Soto guarded by Clara. Berkey in the high post.
Boy, Clara did a great job of getting under that screen.
Berkey drives on Nystuen. Misses. There's going to be a late foul called, and it looks like Berkey's going to be at the line.
Fouls on the Conquerors, number 21, JoJo Rischel. Her first. Team's first.
JoJo picks up her first foul of the game. New sub in for Trinity, number 3, who isn't on my sheet.
But should be.
That's
right.
I wonder if this might be Julie Hull, number 12. So in the chat, if there is Trinity fans watching in the chat right now, would appreciate an update on number 3.
Especially if she's an illegal player, which would result in forfeiture of the. I'm joking. I'm just joking. That's not the way we roll in the NIAC.
Peterson and Gracia Rolfe check in, apparently. Yet. 6-2, Trinity leads as Berkey hit both free throws.
Gracia Rolfe's parents are in attendance tonight.
Good people.
Straight out of Lisbon.
Peterson misses the 3. Rebounded by number 3, the yet-to-be-named number 3. Oh, look, it's on the program. Emma Reeder.
There it is. Emma Reeder.
Thank
you.
Not to be confused with Google Reader. Emma Reeder.
David, now that's 8-2, and FLBC needs a basket.
They need a bucket. Berkey with the left-handed hook for 2. 6-point lead for Trinity. 3 minutes and change to go.
Great
Oh,
pass.
good pass by Nessa. Up to Clara.
Oh, my.
There
This
is
ball's gotta go in.
plexiglass on the hoop.
This ball's got to go in. That's beautiful. That was like a hockey assist kind of situation there. Beautiful, 2 beautiful passes. Thank you very much.
We're updating our sound on the fly, people. We're not perfect.
This is the, we'll get our good
What we'll
mics
do.
back at some point.
Fisher bringing the ball up the court. There is a Senate investigation going into the actual openness of the basket on the east end of the Student
That's
Life
right.
Center.
We will get the clear comms back and tie our ankle to a grounding strap connected to a pipe.
Steal by Reeder, one-on-one. Reeder on Nessa. Reeder goes left side. Oh, blocked by Nessa!
Beautiful.
What a play!
Beautiful. What hustle.
Good defense, Veronica Nessa in transition. Clara the other way. Faith Peterson left side. Will it fall? It does!
There it is.
Faith Peterson
There it
for
is.
3.
The basket is open for business.
A little bit late, but open nonetheless. 8-5, Trinity with the 3-point lead. 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Fisher, bounce pass to Berkey, loses it, tips it out to Soto, who is already out of bounds when she captured the ball. Jones and JoJo check in for Nessa and Clara.
When was the last time we had 7 players this good?
Probably one of the championship or runner-up seasons in
Yeah.
the mid-aughts.
No, I think for my first couple years here, both the band and the women were really good.
Yep.
NIAC championships.
I especially think
They never
98
won it, I
through
don't
2000 we were solid,
Yeah. Especially then.
especially then. Lauren Jones, bounce pass to Gracia Rolfe, disrupted, nearly stolen by Reeder. Do you think she's a reader?
Probably.
Be more of a video.
Final score,
like
North
YouTube.
Metro Blazers junior high boys.
Yes, updates.
42-30.
All right. Way to go, Ben. Jump ball. Going the other way. Good defense by Trinity. Trinity wearing the visiting black and blue, but not bruised.
That's right.
FLBC in the home whites. Carlson bringing the ball up the court. High post to Soto. Soto turns around, drives, floater from 10, no good. Ball tipped, rebounded by Lauren Jones. Lauren likes to press it. Lauren likes to run. See what she does with it. She's going to go coast to coast all the way. Pulls up, 8-foot baseline jumper. Good. It's a 1-point game.
That was good defense and good change of direction by Lauren.
It was that hesitation to collect herself is why that basket went in. 82 seconds on the clock in the first quarter. Soto guarded by Nystuen from way behind the line at top of the key, no good. Long rebound's going to be allowed to go out of bounds. FLBC ball going the other way. Ledgerwood checks in for Soto. So we've got Ledgerwood, Berkey, Reeder, Carlson, and Fisher on the court for the Lions. Peterson, JoJo Rischel, Lauren Jones, Grace Nystuen, and Gracia Rolfe on the court for the Lady Conquerors. Jones from the right elbow. Oh, in and out. Rebound down to Carlson. That was smooth, but not quite smooth enough.
If FLBC can come out of this quarter after that slow start with a lead,
It would be amazing.
or even a 1-point deficit,
This is a good outcome so far with the way the first half of the first quarter went. Left side Fisher drives on JoJo. Good help defense by Nystuen. Ledgerwood loses her dribble. Skip pass to Reeder. Reeder into the paint. Oh, somehow maintains her dribble. Right in the layup, no good. Ledgerwood comes down with the offensive rebound. Harassed by Peterson. They're going to get her a foul as she kind of piggybacked on that. Tried to get the jump ball.
well, had Ledgerwood simply held still,
Fouls on
there
the
would've been a
Conquerors.
ball,
Faith
but
Peterson, her
she was
first,
not-
team second.
She's not agreeable.
No, she was not agreeable to sharing. Very selfish of her.
Very selfish player. Yes.
Carlson lobs to Berkey. Right wing 3 off the inbounds pass. No good. Rebound comes down to Faith
Oh,
Peterson.
look at Grace.
Here we go. We got Gracia and Grace. We got Gracia and Grace. Gracia decides to slow down. Peterson reverses over to JoJo. Left wing 3 is going to be long. Rebound to Lauren Jones, who saves it on the line. No save. Trinity ball. 8-7 Trinity. 16.9 on the clock. First quarter. JL Fisher sets her offense, guarded by JoJo Rischel. Harassed by JoJo Rischel. Here's Ledgerwood, guarded by Nystuen. Ledgerwood gets around Nystuen.
Oh, yes.
Oh, JoJo! Thought she had the charge. It's a
I
block.
like that one. She came off the cutter to help, I thought, yeah, we can't tell if she was in good position or not from here.
It looked good,
but it
from
felt like in our
65
hearts.
feet away. It looked
in our hearts.
We wanted it.
That's their second foul, unfortunately.
Lob to Ledgerwood off the inbounds. 3, 2, 1. Top of the key. Buzzer beater is going to be
Get
airballed.
out
That's
of
it. 8-7. Trinity comes out of the first quarter with a 1-point lead. That's got to be considered a victory for FLBC.
Yeah, I think so. The ball was not going in, like legitimately just in and out kind of stuff. Played reasonably well. JoJo Rishel has 2 fouls. Other than that, they're okay. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Caleb Carlson of Three Rivers Real Estate. For help selling or buying your new home, count on Caleb Carlson, FLBC basketball alumnus and real estate expert. If I understood his end-of-year Facebook post correctly, he sold like 105 homes last year.
Doesn't surprise me. Also, a expert in radon mitigation.
Yes.
He knows things.
Yeah, he does. He does. So, Caleb at threeriversrealestateteam.com. Thank you so much for sponsoring FLBC Athletics.
So we're coming out of the first quarter, down by 1. Right away, most impressive from an FLBC perspective is when the shots weren't falling, the ladies didn't get down on themselves. They didn't quit. They didn't adjust their offense. They just kept going. They just kept shooting the shots, and they'll fall.
Yes, and that's exactly right. Don't get down because of the problems you're having, and hopefully things will go their way better this second quarter.
Out of the break, the 5 starters for FLBC, but swapping Gracia Rolfe for JoJo, who's got 2 fouls. Trinity comes out with Fisher, Soto, Berkey, Ledgerwood, and Carlson. Those are your 5 starters. Nessa looking for some help. Gracia Rolfe, top of the key.
Good cut.
Good cut by Lauren Jones. Lauren Jones floater from about 7. No good, but Soto fouls her in the act of shooting, so Lauren will have 2 from the line, a chance to tie and take the lead.
And had Soto simply gone straight up, that would have been a very hard shot to hit, but she came down like everybody. It's so hard not to.
It is almost impossible in a post to not try to swat at the ball and affect the shot that way.
It's like stopping your backswing when things don't feel right at the top.
You just go for it.
You just can't.
Just own it. Lauren misses both. That rim still hates us.
It does. The rim has a vendetta. I actually think that's where Ivor Berge and I shot the first shots in this gym, and we both missed. So I think that rim has an attitude problem.
Your fault. Trinity comes down with the team rebound after the ball's tipped out of bounds. Ledgerwood, top of the key, guarded by Jones. I like that matchup.
Yeah.
Oh, Lauren Jones picks
Poke
Carlson's
check.
pocket. Jones, here comes Jones against Ledgerwood. Goes straight up over her, and Jones gets the blocking foul. She was moving, and that's where she got the call.
She might have been on the line, too. I'm not sure, but it was like there wasn't a lot going on there, but we'll take that
I think
one.
Ledgerwood respectfully disagreed. I don't think Ledgerwood's ever done anything disrespectful in her entire life. What's that town in Montana she's from? We didn't get that.
I can't remember. It's
right north of Yellowstone.
Yes, it's just cut off of our sheet, but it was, and we looked it up on like Google Maps.
Yeah.
And got the satellite view. It seems like a wonderful place to live,
Grow up.
not to be from, but to live.
Jones finally falls. It's 8-8 tie game. 9:26 to go in the half. Soto bringing the ball up the court. Is she walking with a little bit of a limp or a back thing? Seems like she's being a little bit ginger in her movement.
Knee brace going on.
Yeah, not quite sure. Here's Lauren again in transition. Floater from the paint, no good. Out of bounds.
That ball never got above the rim.
Yeah, it was. I'm not sure if she adjusted her shot because of something out of the corner of her eye or what was the case, but it's Trinity ball. I think there's a little bit of a hitch to Soto's movements right now.
Yes.
Soto looking for the paint, can't find it, kicks out to Fisher. Long 3 comes down to Lauren Jones. Lauren Jones, in her fluidity, very nearly traveled. Probably got away with one right there.
Oops.
Oof.
That's not the best.
But that was some
pass.
air from Fisher. My goodness. Baseline drive by Nessa, kicks out to Lauren Jones. Ball rolls to Nessa, back to Lauren Jones. Jones steps inside the 3-point line, shoots another shot, no good. Rebounded by Peterson.
So
Tipped out of bounds.
Lauren, I'm watching this on the replay. Lauren throws a long, ill-advised pass at a bad angle to Gracia Rolfe. And who was it tried to pick it off?
J.L. Fisher.
J.L. Fisher ran into Gracia Rolfe, state wrestling champion. Yeah. Gracia expressed concern for JL's well-being. FLBC picked up the bouncing ball.
And we moved on.
And
we all moved on.
But always
Reader
score
back in the
first
game.
and then inquire as to the well-being of your opponent.
You can do both, but there's an order.
There's an order. Meet right, salutary.
Nice tune checks into the game for Peterson. Soto to inbound. Gets it to Ledgerwood. Ledgerwood to Berkey. Berkey back to Soto. Oh, good
nice
disrupting defense by Jones. Carlson under the basket for 2, and Trinity regains the lead, 10-8. 8 minutes to go in the half. Gracia Rolfe guarded by Ledgerwood. Rolfe into the paint. Reverse pivots out.
Whoops.
Can't find Claire. Here's Reader the other way. This time it's Claire on Reader. Claire on Reader. Reader with the scoop and lay-in.
That was a nice finish.
Was. She almost lost possession, regained possession, and scored in transition.
Wendy did not like the carelessness with the basketball on this end, but what a good recovery. That was a beautiful finish by Reader. Some other sponsors of FLBC Athletics this year, Joy Enterprises. That's a family business associated with Hannah Peterson. Hannah, right? Hannah? No, Faith. I've got
Also
Faith.
Hannah
All the
Peterson. The whole Peterson
There are lots of Petersons, and I'm sorry, Peterson family. Sometimes I get them confused. Also, Truestone Wealth Management and Cisco, the official food service provider of FLBC Athletics. Rock Elm and FLBC alumnus Mark Johnson and AO1 Construction.
Also, new sponsor and ministry partner, Beyond Limits. We love the Beyond Limits people.
That's right, and we should probably get Craig Spofford on here at some point in time to talk
here
about
tonight?
that. He's here a lot. I haven't seen him, but he'll probably explain it better than us.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get him on the air for us tonight.
Yeah, sounds good.
Lauren hands off to Clara. We got right now FLBC offense a little bit out of sync. They're all moving to the same place on the court.
A little bit. And Trinity is a much larger team. They take up a lot of space on the floor.
Jones, right baseline, long jumper, no good. Nice tune, can't control the rebound. Tipped out to Gracia Rolfe. Now to Clara. Clara for 3, no good. Rebound to Soto.
So that was a good shot, but it wasn't in any kind of a rhythm.
Lauren Jones takes the charge. That was statuesque is what that was. She was there for a full second.
Ledger was thinking like, or no, who was that? Was that Ledger? Yeah, Ledger was thinking, I'm not sure I got a lot of contact there, but she did. It was enough.
I had enough time to check if Lauren was in the semicircle is how long she was there.
That's a nice play. That's 2 on Ledgerwood, largely, arguably their best player.
Yep. Nessa, harassed by Soto, finally kicks out to Rolfe. There's Lauren Jones in the paint. Bounce pass to Nice Tune. Nice Tune, quick shot off the pass. No good. Rebound comes down to Ledgerwood. Now back to Soto to bring the ball up the court. 6:38. Here's Emma Reader against Lauren Jones, who tries to take another charge. They're not going to call anything on that. It's a good no call.
Lauren gets up off the floor without using her hands because that's what she does.
But you and I can't do that.
I can't get up the floor with using my hands.
Ledgerwood almost with a steal. Can't quite control it. FLBC maintains possession. JoJo back in for Gracia. Both Rischels on the court now with Nicetune, Nessa, and Jones. For Trinity, it's Ledgerwood, Soto, Berkey, Carlson, and Reader.
We don't know what the conversation was about, but the conversation was had, and a decision was made. Passive tense was employed.
Clara on the inbounds. Out to JoJo. JoJo finds a seam, drives in, floater, no good. Rebound tipped out to Lauren Jones, right wing 3. Oh, back iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Berkey. Berkey kicks out to Soto. We've got some numbers. Are they going to press it? No. Oh, skip to Reader. Long 2, happy feet, no shot.
The gather step. No gather step allowed.
No.
Not a Euro step, a gather step.
A Gaither step?
No, Gether step.
Gaither
step is a series of thirds.
Clara to the basket, no good. Rebound by Berkey.
Things you won't hear on any other basketball broadcast.
Just here.
Right. And Mary did know.
That's what Luke 1 is for. Long three by Reeder, no good. Rebound comes down to Berkey. Post shot, no good.
Good.
Rebound comes down to JoJo Rischel. JoJo drives through traffic.
Oh,
loses her
no.
footing.
Oh, no. You're going to call it they missed the push on Ledgerwood, behaving sheepishly. The ball rolled out of bounds. And Wendy's asking
that?
Gary, so what happened over there? What exactly happened?
Are our players normally just falling over?
Sometimes you miss one.
It's
Yes.
all right. It's all right.
Sometimes we do too. Sometimes we fry our broadcast equipment. No official's ever done that.
No.
I mean, they've wanted to.
Or the broadcasters.
They've lacked opportunity.
Into the game for the first time, Emily Potts for Trinity. Soto reverses to Fisher. Fisher left side drive, nothing there, out to Potts. Potts tries to find a seam, has the ball stripped.
Man, JoJo.
Over to Lauren Jones. Here we got Clara Rischel halfway through the second quarter. FLBC down by 4. Can't buy a bucket right now. It's amazing. JoJo to Grace. Screen from Grace. JoJo long two. No good. Rebounded by Soto. I think we need to start going for some layups here.
I guess.
Reeder working the ball. Reeder's got handles.
Yes.
Timeout called. Rachel
I don't think
Knoll
Coach Knoll liked too many handles.
Too much handles.
Too much. Swing
Too
the
much,
ball.
too many.
Swing the ball. Yes, so FLBC is just it's very rare that you could actually blame shooting percentage, but the ball's just not going in at all.
Yeah, what do we got? What do we got for shooting percentage?
Line stats brought to you by 3riversrealestateteam.com.
3 of 29.
A mere
10
3.
points.
Can we possibly have 29 shots?
Yeah, we can. I believe it.
So they've got 17 defensive, and we've got 5 offensive. So we missed some team. Okay.
FLBC shooting 10%. The mitigated only by the fact that Trinity's shooting 28%.
Okay, so it's hard to get 29 shots up in 15 minutes. So it's 2 shots a minute for FLBC.
We're not for lack of trying.
That's right.
Soto to inbound off the timeout. Berkey, long three, nothing there. The rims are not forgiving tonight. Here comes Lauren Jones. Lauren Jones, marked by Reeder. Lauren Jones with the transition pass to Nice to no good.
Put the biscuit in the basket.
Got to do something with the biscuit. Happy feet again for Reeder. That's twice in the same spot in the last minute.
The
He's
green shoes. The shoes are drawing the attention of the official.
I like the shoes, but they're NDSU colors, so I'm not going to comment on them.
That's right. We shouldn't have it. Or are they UND Ellendale colors, perhaps?
Possibly. JoJo into the lane, tries the scoop layup, gets fouled. I'm guessing that's going on Soto.
Okay, so if I were Trinity and my opponent was shooting 3 for 30, I think I would probably not ever foul.
Just back off on
like,
defense.
okay, let's just make them. Let's prove it here.
Occupy space.
There we go.
Yeah, it can be done.
It's just,
We don't cheer for our team, but we do.
But we do. Professional broadcasters do not cheer for their team.
But we
are not professional
broadcasters. JoJo misses the second. Rebound comes down to Carlson. Soto back to Carlson, who had a lane all to herself and decided not to take it. Shot a 3 instead, missed it.
Good job, Grace.
Nice tune, ties up Berkey and changes possession, but for now Trinity maintains it. That arrow is going to start to matter here at the end of the second quarter.
Yes, it will.
FLBC down by 3, just over 4 minutes to go in the half. Lob pass to Berkey, now to JL Fisher. A post entry pass to Morgan Carlson. Oh, that one fell.
Nice.
Good lateral
with
movement
post
from
moves.
Morgan Carlson. 5-point lead for the Lions. Veronica Nessa, 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Clara. Clara dribbles out of trouble. Hands off to Lauren Jones, baseline. Picks up her dribble. Bounce pass into JoJo Rischel, blocked by Berkey.
The great
nice
block.
Tune saves it to Berkey. Lions coming the other way. Soto to Carlson. Into the post. That's Berkey up and over Grace Knight. That ball had no business going in.
No, and FLBC is in a zone now and running flex against a man-to-man. A little bit of structure from Coach Grevin.
Nessa, right wing. JoJo Rischel, top of the key. Lobs underneath to Nessa. Layup. Oh!
Nice.
Veronica Nessa, the
go.
magician.
Cold-hearted. Not even a smile on her face. It's just the business.
I'm not sure I've ever seen her smile.
No, the family business is making baskets.
Our business is baskets
That's right.
with biscuits.
Oh.
Berkey to Carlson. Tries to drive baseline. Good defense by Lauren. Now Berkey, right side three. Back iron, no good. Oh, good box out by Nessa, but eventually you
You
have
gotta
to
go get
pursue
the ball.
the ball.
Yeah, you can only locate, rotate, and motate. That's what Coach Lynn Frederick taught us.
Okay.
Okay. 16-11, 2:39 left in the second. Our shooting percentage is up to 12.
All right. Trending in the right direction. Clara Rischel with the ball. Just like you predicted, it looks like Trinity's lightening up on defense a little bit. Clara, give and go to Lauren Jones. From 14, no good. Morgan Carlson almost traveled there. Ledgerwood to Soto. 2:15 to go in the half. This is Berkey, guarded by Faith Peterson. Berkey doesn't do much with it. Soto, top of the key three, off back iron. Rebound down to Faith Peterson. Good rebound. This is JoJo. JoJo around Soto.
Wow.
JoJo. Oh, my
Wow.
goodness. JoJo. That was quick.
That was, she motated. 16-13.
She motated and rotated.
Okay, so as poorly as FLBC has shot, another travel.
They've
poorly
defended.
as FLB3 has shot, it could be a tie game going into the second half.
It could be.
And Coach Wendy Grevin has to feel like a bullet dodged and get back after it.
And as poorly as FLBC shot, they should be down by like 15 or 20 right now. Nessa for three. Yes! Veronica Nessa ties the game with 90 seconds to go in the half.
Excellent.
All we needed was Veronica to find the range.
Right. We're
Clara
back man-to-man now.
playing defense on ball. Now JoJo on ball. Good recovery by Fisher. What's going to happen? Faith Peterson gets there, finds a cutting Clara. Clara into the lane around Soto. Blocked, tipped out of bounds. FLBC ball. I think Clara wanted some contact on that play.
She had so much ball, though, it's hard to call
Yeah,
that.
well, I'm not saying it was a bad call. I'm just saying I
It was
could
a call.
read Clara's body language.
We're going to stop. We're going to bring in Reader. So
Let Reader come in for Berkey.
So everybody's got to make eye contact to make sure we're ready for live ball. And Gary was trying to get subs in. Lead official handed the ball in. Now we're back.
JoJo
Good
versus to
swing.
Nessa. Oh, she wanted it again. Tipped from behind. Steal goes to Fisher. Now Soto dribbling through traffic, trying to maintain control. Carlson, touch pass to Ledgerwood, top of the key, hands it off to Soto. Soto guarded by Jones, lobs to Ledgerwood, good pass, no finish, foul on Faith Peterson.
If anybody from Trinity is listening, we are going to need the hometown of Marlissa Ledgerwood. It would be helpful for the narrative.
It would. Maybe I'll look that up at halftime while you're talking into
You
the
would do
continuously
that?
hot mic.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I can, because right now I can't hear anything but myself.
Which is how you like it, to be honest. Ledgerwood makes the first.
Only in staff meetings, Jason. Only in staff meetings.
Ledgerwood misses the second. 1 point Trinity lead, 45 seconds to go in the first half. This is Lauren Jones to Veronica Nessa, right side. Nessa gets a cutting Rischel. 12-foot floater, high off the glass and good.
Okay. That's
Just like
a
they
lead.
drew it up.
Jason Goodham, that's a lead.
It's a 1 point lead. 25 seconds to go. Carlson to Soto. Soto sets her offense. Trinity, not much of a difference, probably playing for last shot here. Lobs it into the post, Ledgerwood. That is what we call an
That was
announcer's
pretty.
curse. It was a good move by Ledgerwood, good pass by Soto. Trinity with a 1 point lead, 7 seconds to go. This is Clara, hands off to Nessa. Nessa, double dribble.
Whoops.
Lost possession. There we go. That was the chance right there.
was.
3 seconds.
I don't think we're going to have a lead going into the half.
It's improbable.
So when you hear the crowd count 7, it's 7.9. And by the time they get to 1, it's 0, or it's 2. That almost went.
It almost went. Did she get it off is the question.
No, she didn't. They were waving it off. Hey, before you go find somebody for me to talk to, maybe Walter Rolfe would talk to me.
Maybe.
There's a chance. What did you enjoy after our staff meeting on Wednesday? Did you enjoy quality management and zero defects attitude?
I did.
You did.
I
That's
did.
good. That's good.
Inspirational.
Thank you for not being a curmudgeonly theological faculty member.
I was moved.
So what does this have anything to do with the Bible? I don't need to hear it. Leave me alone.
You're not talking about Jesus. You're wasting my time.
Thank you. I was doing solid left-hand kingdom work.
You were.
And then the right-hand kingdom is the gospel, so that's all right. All right. The FLBC Lady Conquerors have a zero defects attitude, but the shooting wasn't very good in the first half. 7 for 37. That's a lot of shots. 18.9%. Trinity only has 32%, but some good rebounding and a couple free throws and a couple three-pointers by FLBC has kept them in the game. Should be a good second half.
We call that room to grow.
It is. It's room to grow. So are you going to effort Marlissa Ledgerwood's hometown?
I'll figure that out. I'll find an interviewee for you.
Yeah,
and we'll go from there.
You know, Walter's like he's a quiet man, so I wouldn't push him too hard.
I'll see what I can find.
See what he can find. He's making eye contact with me, though, so there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. All right. Today's broadcast brought to you by Three Rivers Real Estate. Caleb Carlson, Three Rivers Real Estate Team.com. If you need help buying or selling your new home, count on Caleb Carlson, FLBC basketball alumnus and real estate expert. Thank you also to Cisco, Truestone Wealth Management, and Beyond Limits for your sponsorship of FLBC athletics this year. And also Rock Elm, serving delicious food out of both their locations in Plymouth at Highway 55 and Rockford Road, and now in the Rock Elm Rig food truck. Join Rock Elm for a before or after game meal. Thank you also Mark Johnson and AO1 Construction for sponsoring tonight's contest. And again, Three Rivers Real Estate Team is tonight's broadcast sponsor. We'll be right back tomorrow at noon and 2 for another doubleheader between Trinity and FLBC. And we will be celebrating a special day. Denny Strand, who passed away July 2024 after a series of strokes, a good friend to many at FLBC and FLBC alumnus and basketball player. So we will be honoring him and much of his family as well. So in the Jason Gooden Memorial Broadcast booth is here. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. It's all right. You can put your phone and Beats pods on that. That's fine. All right. Micah Germstad, Pastor Micah Germstad, president of the AFLC.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming down. Do you notice that our broadcast equipment is not what it used to be?
I did notice that, yes.
So apparently our equipment is not sufficiently grounded, and Jason and I build up static electricity because of our butt sliding across these plastic seats.
Okay.
And if you touch the case in a certain way, it's like frying memory in an IBM PC.
Some kid could do a middle school science project on this, I feel like.
I'm sure. So
One of your kids, maybe?
Maybe. We'll get them. We'll get them replaced, but for now, we've got this is backup equipment to be sure. See what I did there?
I believe you.
Sure.
If any of you missed Wade's dry dad humor, the brand name of the mics we are using is Shure.
If you have to explain the Far Side joke, it doesn't work. So
Okay.
Anyway, so Micah
Noted.
Germstad, you've been on campus again for how many years now?
2.5 years.
And how does one get to be the president of the AFLC? Is it in any way, shape, or form like becoming president of the United States?
It is not in any way like that, and I praise God for that.
Okay. So how does one become president?
That's a really good question. Through a lot of prayer and seeking the Lord and His wisdom, I think serving congregations well, I pray, has been a part of what
As I'm asking you that question, our polity is running through my mind, and I realize, why would I ask you this question
no good way to
in
ask that
public?
question,
It's
yeah.
it's
it's okay though. I mean, but
it's not ugly, but there is sausage.
It's okay to but it's okay to talk about that.
I suppose.
I mean, it is. We do believe
So
that
you're
it's
elected.
a work of the Lord. I'm elected, and it's a unique ecclesiastical type ballot where there are no nominees to think and pray about ahead of time, other than everybody's praying for God's will, and then you show up to the conference and everybody writes a name down, and after a few ballots and a few eliminations, mine was the name that ended up remaining when it was all said and done, I guess.
And you've done well. And I would not say that on the air if I thought otherwise. I'd just remain
Thank you
awkwardly
for
silent.
that.
So I'd say
Thank you
something
for
like,
that.
of all the presidents of the AFLC,
Right.
you are one of them. So
I am
this,
one of them.
this year at annual conference, there will be an election again, right?
There is an election, yes,
Gotcha.
and it's a great comfort to me to not have to worry about raising any campaign funds or anything like that.
That's right. But if you say anything positive right now, that's a campaign finance violation.
Well,
So that's all right.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good to have you on campus. It's good. Now, you do have
Wow.
some connection to FLBC basketball of days past.
I do, yeah. I coached the women for 2 years and the men for 2 years. An interesting fact is that one of those years was an overlap. So my second year coaching the women was also my first year coaching the men.
So you coached both teams 1 year.
at the same time.
Wow. So you're in seminary at the time?
I was in seminary, yep.
And they're saying you were single at the time. And they're
I was
thinking,
also single, which
He's got
greatly
time
helped
on
my
his
time.
hands.
And
And
I
it did not-
happened to find a very quality assistant who was also single.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. So I'm thinking that if you're coaching that much basketball, that also didn't help your singleness at the time either. You were or help you.
Correct.
Like you weren't dating. You
No.
had no time.
No, correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And-
But yeah, it was fun because I got to coach the teams and the Trinity women's head coach was a player at that
Yeah.
time, so I
But
coached
were you-
against her. And then
What years?
their husband or her husband is the men's head coach, and one's the men's head coach at that time too. So I coached against Jordan Noel as well.
Okay. So what years were
What
you
years?
coaching?
Yeah. So I was the women's coach for the 06-07 basketball season, and then I was both for the 07-08, and then I just coached the men 08-09.
Okay. So wanted to handle it over just after she won a couple titles.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
That's the sign
Thank
of
you.
a great coach.
And I
Win
tried
and
to
then
get
leave.
Wanda to coach and coach and coach. It never worked. I went off with the pastor. She became the coach and won a couple titles. So she
Yeah.
knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
okay. So from your recollections of athletics at FLBC, why would one have athletics at a Bible college?
That's a great question. I'm not going to be able to give you the
That's all right.
stock answer that you have
No,
that you've rehearsed
no,
many
no.
times.
But that's my job.
okay. You know, I look at the camaraderie that was formed. I think of an episode my first year coaching. We scheduled an exhibition game against Bethany Lutheran College down in Mankato, and they're a much bigger school. We were outclassed in every way. Our girls, and that was a tough year for our girls. I think we maybe won 1 or 2 games, and I had 7 girls for some of the season, 6 girls for most. My 6th man, do you call it 6th man in women's basketball?
You do. Yes.
She had never touched a basketball in her life until that year, and was she was. It was an interesting year watching her play. To her credit, she was very aggressive, and that helped her most times, and made some coaches very mad at other times.
Okay.
Anyway, there's stories in there, but we went down and played Bethany for an exhibition. We lost 67-4 or something like that.
Yeah.
And the girls handled it really well. I was so proud of them. They gathered at half court at the end of the game to pray, and they were told that basically thanks but no thanks. You know.
Yeah.
And,
that happened back then, and now it doesn't.
It did, and it doesn't. It's better now, and I'm grateful for that.
Production assistant Lexi Berg.
But that was an important lesson for me too. It was probably the first or second game that I coached, and it was a good lesson for me to remember ultimately why we're out here, why we take the floor. We are here to witness for Christ, to work hard, to strive for excellence, and to enjoy God's creation and enjoy His people. And,
Yeah, it works out.
And so I just have been very grateful for the athletics department, for the basketball program. It actually to change subjects a little bit, but we don't have to
Go
live
for it.
here either. To be coming back on campus now all these years later, to see a volleyball program coming was a dream that I had back in the day.
I didn't know that.
And my last year in seminary, we were able to cobble together, I think, 2 exhibition games with a ragtag group of gals who, again, had great attitudes and just wanted to get out and play and compete. And it was a lot of fun, and I had hoped that had planted some seeds, and it didn't at that time, but but it's just really exciting to
I
see.
didn't know that.
See how that has come together here in the last few years.
I thought I knew everything about you and
Oh, there
FLBC
you go.
athletics, and that's been fun. The atmosphere in here for volleyball games is electric.
I believe it.
Yeah, and I'm kind of a basketball guy,
Yep.
and so I'm kind of the old curmudgeon, thinking like those knee pads are scratching our floor, but it's so much fun. It's so good.
Yep.
I was even line judge. The feel, the power you get. It's almost like the intoxicating power of being AFLC president or schools president.
Right.
So never before, by the way, had so much power.
And a volleyball line judge.
Like right here. You and
sitting
me
here,
in this
yeah,
bracket,
right?
The illusion of power that you and I could have as we talk. So that's good. And the gymnasium. Every time I come in here, I just can't believe it's here.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful gift to this campus. Great asset. Great. Again, just addition to the campus community life, and I pray that it's a great tool for ministry for years to come.
Thankful for it. I just can't believe it's here. So anyway, always good to talk to you, Pastor
thanks for having me.
Pastor Micah Germstad, president of the AFLC, former basketball coach and athletics director, probably.
Yeah, never officially, but those years when the athletic director was also the men's dorm
resident head
and a full-time seminary student and married, to your earlier point, the single seminary student basketball coach assumed many of the practical roles of the athletic director.
Because it's a well-known fact that every men's resident head has a deep love for athletic administration.
Yes, that is also correct. In those days, it actually was true. It was Andy Coyle, Eric Swenson, and Adam Osier.
Yeah, that'll work, yeah.
But they were young families and just didn't have any time. So I did basically everything, and they got paid.
Oh, that's good.
Something.
That's good. Well, Micah, thanks so much for taking time. You have a great day.
All right.
No longer single, by the way. Two children.
Who are here.
They're here.
And my son loves this place.
Oh, it's
and
great.
it's so much fun to watch him enjoy basketball as a 2-year-old. So.
Yeah, fun to grow up on campus. So thanks again, Micah. You have a wonderful game, and I hope you enjoy the 3 halves of basketball that remain.
Go Conquerors.
Micah Germstad, president of the AFLC. Good to be with you at this game. Three Rivers Real Estate is the sponsor of tonight's broadcast. We have some other games coming up. I did not, I will admit. No, you're doing okay. You're doing just fine. You know, the rest are asking me if they're 100%. Nobody's 100%. But you're doing better than we are. No, you're doing better than we are. All right. So officials, we found out, actually do listen to these games in tape delay, so we tend to try to keep it positive. So they're doing great. Coming up, we do have some games, and I wish I would have printed these off earlier, so I will find them. Our schedule coming up. Loading. Women have a game next. Let's see. So this is the 24th, 25th. Next weekend, the teams are at Providence in Manitoba. So if you find yourself in the northernmost climes of Minnesota, perhaps even north enough that it's snowing this winter, you can go up to Winnipeg or near Winnipeg, Otterburn, I believe, Providence University College in Manitoba. Catch a couple of games Friday and Saturday. And then the following weekend, we are off. That's Super Bowl Sunday. There's a lot of things going on. We have a choir tour, and both teams will be off for a while. And then the following, after that, the 14th and 15th, as we're actually winding up our season, believe it or not. How can that be? Canadian Mennonite University will be back here in town, and looking forward to that as well. Pastor Jason Goodham, actually looking at our schedule, we do not have many games left.
We've got one more homestand, a doubleheader in 2 weeks.
Next year, we're going to have to get on top of this a little bit. I'm not sure exactly. I think it's my. I think what it is. I think it's my day job.
Gets in the way of your hobby.
It gets in the way of other duties as assigned. So I really do enjoy this. This is fun. I had a nice visit at the half with Pastor Micah Germstad, president of the AFLC, who sat briefly in your chair. Do you feel the warmth that he left behind?
I feel unworthy. Pope Germstead was here, and I am but a local person.
I told him never before has so much illusory power been gathered in one broadcast booth. And I asked him how one becomes the president of the AFLC, and as it came out of my mouth, I realized that is really inside baseball.
Well,
there's no puff of white smoke or any such thing, but it's nonetheless good talk with With Micah, I did not realize that one year he was the coach of both the men and the women.
Oh, he did both one year?
He did both. So
was that in seminary?
Yeah, he was, and he was single. So you abused a single seminarian for his discretionary time. So that was a nice conversation.
Called presuming on kindness is what we call that in the business.
We do have the conference tournament on our campus again, February 21 through 23rd, the Northern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. That should be a good, on the women's side of things, I think FLBC will be very competitive. It does not look like the men's team is going to qualify for the tournament field this year. They take the top 8, and so I do think that'll be a competitive tournament. Unfortunately, we won't be in it. Are you going to be broadcasting any of those games? I'm gone.
I think I'm available. It just kind of depends on timing. Remember, I do also have a day job.
You do have a day job. So Sunday afternoon, we try to avoid these things. We do have the championship for that tournament. Sunday afternoon, I'll be back for that, but I'll be at an accreditation conference. Isn't that gripping stuff?
ABHE.
It's good stuff, actually.
And we're underway with that riveting conversation behind us. Lauren Jones all alone, right side 3, a little bit short. This rim's not any nicer than the other one. And here we go. Trinity up 19-18. Ledgerwood over to Fisher. And now Soto. Looks like we've got starters for both sides out. Carlson, right side 3 over Richel. Carlson buries the 3, and it's a 4-point lead early for Trinity here in the second half.
So let's go, Lady Conquerors.
Oh, that was a 2.
Get back
they
on
only
the
gave her
board.
2 for that. Clara picks up the loose ball into Faith Peterson. Back to Clara, right side 3. Long rebound tipped over to Nessa, shortest player on the court. Quick up for JoJo, no good. Rebound Soto. And here come the Lions the other way. Pass tipped. It's Berkey on Peterson. Berkey finds a flash in Carlson under the basket. No good. Rebound Peterson.
Good rebound. Nice outlet.
Clara, 1 on 3.
1 on 4.
She's going to attack the basket. Floater in the paint. Good. Because why not?
It's like, no. Good job.
Yeah, exactly how we drew it up. They finally did give Carlson a 3 for that, so it's a 2-point lead for Trinity. Soto drives in the paint, kicks out to Carlson, guarded by JoJo. Stolen by Nessa. Oh,
Whoops.
And then tipped off Nessa. Couldn't handle the pass because the pass wasn't to her in the first place.
I had not seen this before, but on our stat page, we're 7-6 on the season, 1-1 in conference, 4-14 for Trinity.
Learning year
2-5
for
in
Trinity,
conference.
yeah. They lost a lot of experience.
They did. They're really rebuilding.
Clara, coast to coast for 2, ties the game. It's the Clara Richel Show, starring Clara Richel.
Does the NIAC have a portal?
I have no idea.
Oh, well, the Campos, I guess, went from Oak Hills to Trinity, so maybe that was a portal.
We've seen some transfer. We've also seen some with the tribal schools.
Yes.
TJ? Our guy TJ.
Yeah, TJ Shellman.
TJ Shellman, that's right. He's played for a couple schools in the conference.
Yeah, TJ liked us probably more than one should.
TJ liked us probably more than we liked us.
That's a good point. The only way you can do NIL at this level is to go work for Caleb Carlson at threeriversrealestateteam.com after you graduate.
Ledgerwood brings down the hammer and fouls JoJo. That's Ledgerwood's 3rd. JoJo shooting 2 from the line. As of right now, JoJo is 1 for 2 from the line, shooting 2 for 10 from the field. JoJo just cannot find the bottom of the basket. Reeder checks in for Ledgerwood, getting a break with the foul trouble. That is a difference in size.
Yes, it is.
Richel, first shot, no good. Is this just, we're going to credit this with a break, but they played last week.
Yeah. Evil rims, which deserve to be replaced.
This is something, midwinter whims. All right, JoJo makes the 2nd. Down by 1 now. JoJo 2 for 4 from the line. Carlson running the point for Trinity. Carlson kicks out Reeder. Reeder all alone, left side, going to be short. Rebound comes down to JoJo. Ball tipped off of her end. That was a direct rebound. That is just like a rocket off the rim.
I just had a revelation.
Right?
A Clearcom, a revelation, and a static electricity revelation brought to you by Clearcom.
Yeah, Clearcom comms boxes.
What is the rug made of that our feet are sitting on?
Fiber.
It looks woolish, doesn't it?
It does, but it's got a
Not
rubber
real
back,
wool.
so that shouldn't matter.
But that's an insulator.
Lauren Jones loses the ball in transition, tips it off Trinity.
How much you want to bet if we moved our rug? we would be less.
We're sitting on plastic bleachers. That's the problem. That's where the static's coming
We
from.
need to be grounded, though.
In God's word.
Start here, go anywhere.
There we go.
There it is.
Lauren misses the jumper. Rebound comes down to Trinity. This is Carlson and Soto. There's not going to be a transition. Good hustle back on defense.
Oh, stick it in. That's a steal. Reader, give her the ball.
Reader harassed by Jones, who denied any sort of pass. Oh, JoJo Ritchell
Volleyball.
slaps the ball, and she gets the layup for 2.
Oh,
Yes!
that was beautiful.
Oh,
That was
with
beautiful.
the bump set, spike, and layup. 1 point lead, FLBC.
That's a good call. That's nicely done.
The only thing she didn't do was the Mutombo finger.
That's right.
Fisher, left side 3, no good. Rebound comes down to JoJo. JoJo's waking up.
Berkey would really like the basketball. She's got a nice seal and everything.
Oh, great pass by JoJo. Nessa did not have forward momentum, or that would have been an easy layup. Instead, it's a jump ball turnover.
I think Berkey's dad is sitting right behind us.
Likely. Soto inbounds to Fisher, JL Fisher. Oh, Ennis, Montana.
Ennis,
Marlissa
yes,
Ledgerwood.
Ennis.
Ennis, Montana.
Ennis, there she is. Look, we would like to send you a picture of Ennis, but the chat won't let us. Sorry.
We'll take Mrs. Ledgerwood. We'll take your word for it. We love Montana.
We would take that. I would.
I'll give Wade's phone number.
I will
over.
give Jason Goodham. Jason.Goodham, G-U-D-I-M, at
FLBC.edu.
FLBC.edu. Thank you, Mrs. Ledgerwood. I bet it's just a glorious place.
Oh.
From the sky, even, it looks.
Yes.
It looks good. In fact, Mrs. Ledgerwood, we zoomed in on your house from the satellite. No, we didn't. That would be creepy. So.
But I am grateful for the internet, just me being able to find things, because for some odd reason on Trinity's website, all of the hometowns have been scrubbed.
I think it's like witness relocation. If you commit a crime in LA County, although it's taking a quick survey, I'm guessing not. If you commit a crime in someplace in Scandinavia, they send you to Ellendale, North Dakota,
Yes.
and scrub your hometown. Remember when you were thinking that I was making up Hayti as a place? You
Yes.
thought I was joking, and it was not. And I told you where it was, and
I was aware Haiti was a place, but not Haiti.
you thought I was lying.
Between Haiti and Sinai, South Dakota does not have it going on.
That's right.
Lauren Jones, right elbow, kicks out to Clara. Clara's going to float it on the edge of the paint. No good. Rebound comes down to Carlson.
I don't mind that shot.
No. It was a high percentage rebound, just didn't go down for us. Fisher helps
ahead
out
by
Carlson. Yeah, Conquerors up by 1. This is Reader, top of the key. Oh, great steal. Read the pass. Clara with the steal.
But look how high the ball pressure is making Trinity run their offense.
They're passing into their offense way earlier than they want to. Lauren Jones directs some traffic. Oh, cut from Clara under the basket.
Get in.
Oh,
That was
there
beautiful.
is justice in the world.
That shot needed to go in, if only for the assist. What a beautiful pass.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Soto now coming the other way. Morgan
stick it
Carlson.
in.
There's
stick it into
Berkey in the
Berkey.
post. Good, strong post move. Doesn't fall. Tries to get her own rebound.
good
Ball
D.
tipped out of bounds off Berkey. Berkey frustrated. She did
Okay.
everything right. Got
Good
no
seal.
reward.
Good seal, good entry pass, good defense.
Good
shot.
shot.
Just didn't go.
Nope. Clara Rischel. Nessa 3 blocked by Soto. Ball tipped down to Reader. Reader trapped in the
That trap,
corner.
keep that trap.
Reader carves some space out for her. Gets it over to Carlson. Here comes Fisher. Here comes Fisher. Left side loses her momentum. Can't find a passer. Here's Reader. Right side 3. Oh, Emma Reader for
That's a
3
good
ties
shot.
the game.
That's a good shot. So,
I think she read that situation appropriately.
yes, she did. So FLBC has been applying lots of ball pressure because they've got Lauren at the back end of things to kind of tidy up. If you're going to hit that 3, that kind of makes you have to respect it. We missed another shot there.
Clara missed a floater. It was open again.
And we're at 11 for 47.
This is Fisher. Post entry to Berkey. Oh, loses handle of it. Can't quite save it. FLBC ball. That was heartbreaking.
It's a Trinity's. They're just a little out of sorts, moving the ball around. I'm interested to see how they play tomorrow when their legs are back underneath
Yeah.
them. But this is definitely a rebuilding year.
It's
for
probably,
Trinity.
what, a 4.5-hour drive for Trinity through country roads?
I don't even know. But
Not
I'm
West Virginia?
I'm a South Dakotan, so anything up there, it all just flows together.
It's all the Arctic Circle for you.
It's amazing that we actually get along being from the opposite Dakotas.
Yeah, well, I am from the Superior Dakota, so it's fine.
Well, you're superior in a way.
In a way, in the way is every. Carlson to Reeder. Soto, long three. Oh, nails it! Oh, Angie Soto for three. And the Trinity Lions are making it rain right now in the third quarter.
Thank you, Liz McCarlson, for defending Haytai's existence. Webster graduate.
Oh, Lauren got away with the toe drag right there. JoJo, top of the key, can't answer with the three, gets her own rebound. Kind of gets her own rebound, does get her own rebound, saves it out of bounds. Lauren with the hustle play, saves it up. And it gets to Nessa somehow. Grace nice dude for three. Oh, come on.
That needed to go just for
Nessa
the call.
with the pass to, Gracia can't hit it.
What a beautiful pass, Veronica Nessa.
That was a whole lot of pretty for nothing.
You shake it.
Soto in traffic, gets the floater.
That was pretty.
Oh,
now
my
that's
goodness.
a Euro step.
That's what we call momentum right there.
That was beautiful.
5-point lead for Trinity, just like that.
Just like that, it's a 6 points, or no, it's like a, what?
That was a 7-point swing.
8. It was 27-24, 8-0 run.
You're right. With Reeder's three, it's an 8-0 run. Oh, and then Nessa loses it. Stolen by Carlson. Carlson harassed by Jones. Jones or Nessa is going to get called for a foul. It's going to be Jones. Oh, man. What happened?
Went quick, didn't it? Two threes and a 2. And Coach Wendy Gravin, I don't know if you've noticed, but Wendy's taking more time out this year. I appreciate that. You can't take them with you.
That tight end was begging, or that timeout was begging to be taken. Tight end.
Rod
I'm thinking about Mark Andrews still from the playoff game last weekend.
Yes. Yeah, I'm a Steelers fan, so things are painful. Don't talk about the Ravens. But okay, Three Rivers Real Estate Team.com. Thank you, Caleb Carlson, for sponsoring tonight's broadcast of your 7-6 FLBC Lady Conquerors 1-1 in the conference with 2 more weekends left in conference play. Should be about middle of the pack, I think, for our conference tournament. Trinity of Ellendale, former UND Ellendale campus, they are only shooting. Well, they're back up to 35%.
That's respectable, yeah.
Yeah, and we're at
21.
Yeah, but
22.
51 shots on goal. That's a lot for a goalie to stop.
In hockey, we would say that goalie was standing on his head. Right now.
We would, but unfortunately, the shots just are not going in tonight. We're only down 5, and we'd like to see a comeback. For FLBC, JoJo Rischel with 10, Lauren Jones and Veronica Nessa with 5 each, Angie Soto and Morgan Carlson with 7 for Trinity.
Right, Rolf Peterson, Nice Tune, and the Rischel twins out for FLBC. They're going to be met by Ledgerwood back in with 3 fouls. Fisher, Berkey, Reeder, and Soto. That means Carlson's getting a breather on the bench right now.
So
Fisher.
that means that run was with Ledgerwood on the bench.
It was, which is a massive win for Trinity. Fisher, now Berkey. Berkey loses handle, saves it into traffic, recovered by Clara, hands off to her sister JoJo.
A 5-on-4.
Press that advantage. Faith Peterson, wanted the 3, thought better of it, gets it to JoJo for 2. No, JoJo just can't find that hoop right now.
Oh, just can't. I wouldn't mind seeing Hannah pull the trigger on that one.
Even better if Faith had pulled the trigger on that.
Sheesh. They didn't say Caleb. I'm so glad they had lots of kids.
2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Oh, Berkey with the head of steam in the paint. Layup good. And charge. Clara takes the charge. Berkey is getting frustrated.
Played some good defense.
It is good defense.
Good.
That might be the momentum swinger they need. Let's see if FLBC can get a bucket off of that.
Trinity is not far away from having an excellent team. Actually, they're a point guard away, aren't they?
Really, yeah.
I think Reeder's more of a shooter.
But she could be a point guard. I mean, she's got the handles. Just play a little bit more under control. Clara, left wing 3. Yes! Clara Rischel for 3. That's the answer we needed. It's a 2-point game.
That feels good.
That wouldn't be a monkey off the back right there. Clara guarding Soto, screen from Ledgerwood. Soto all the way to the basket, around Nicetoon, finger roll, no good. Rebound comes down eventually to Clara. Clara driving around Fisher. Good defense by Fisher to halt that transition play. JoJo guarded by Fisher. Reverses to Peterson. Faith. That's Ledgerwood. Jumps the pass, slows down. Right-handed layup. Good. That was all Ledgerwood all the time. 4-point lead for the Lions. 1 minute to go in the third quarter.
Whoops.
Yeah, that was just a lapse in judgment right
That was
there.
a tough give.
Floater from Clara. Yes! From 12. From the right elbow. Clara Richel.
Only down 2, stopping a score, tie this thing up.
And would be timely at the end of the quarter. Fisher, good pass to Berkey. Berkey around underneath, kicks out to Reeder. Left side 3 for Reeder, a little bit hard. Rebound comes down to Reeder. Reeder tips it out of bounds. FLBC will have a possession. 30 on the shot clock, 32 on the game clock. Got some subs. Rolf and Nicetoon sit down. Nessa, Lauren Jones, Peterson, and the Richel twins. We got starters for the Conquerors.
Chance
Clara
to tie the game.
kicks up. Faith Peterson, right side 3, short. Rebound lost by Ledgerwood. Good hustle by Clara Richel.
Boy, that's quick.
Jump ball. Oh, Richel is a little frustrated. Possession arrow. Still FLBC. Richel went down at such an angle.
Yeah.
I was worried about a broken
about a
wrist there.
Yeah. Men's game, they're still wrestling for that ball.
Clara, Peterson. Oh, Peterson
Nice
too
shot.
quick on that. Good recovery by Clara. Clara's going to slow things down. Play for last shot here. 10, 9, 8 on the shot clock. Good pass. JoJo underneath. Shot adjusted. No good. Here comes Reeder. Reeder at the half court. Reeder at the volleyball line. Lofts it up. Oh, hard off the glass. No good. And FLBC will come out of the quarter only down 2 after that run by Trinity.
That was a good quarter of basketball.
That was
34-32.
very entertaining.
We're going to have a good fourth quarter as we turn the corner to the end of this game.
FLBC up to 23% shooting. Trinity down to 34 after being up to 35. Things are normalizing. Nature is healing.
It is. It is. It's happening. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. I think it's going to be a better test of normalcy.
Palmer.
Yeah, I would love to see FLBC come out of here with a victory. If you want to check out the FLBCathletics.com website, you can find a link to the YouTube video. You can find live stats, updates, roster, schedule, all those things. Also, you can find more about the Free Lutheran Bible College and Seminary, where we have been establishing students in the Word of God for life in Jesus Christ, right here in Plymouth, Minnesota, since 1964. Find out more at flbc.edu. Pastor Goodham, do you still have a podcast?
I do.
Do we sponsor that podcast?
As far as I know.
Okay. I don't.
You get credit for sponsoring it?
I don't listen to it. I feel bad about that because I like the topic and I like you. But, I mean, I get a pretty good dose of you on a daily basis.
You're already sick of me.
So,
Yeah,
and you won't have me on.
Ooh.
Haven't been on since.
You haven't been on since you caused the riots in
caused the
Minneapolis.
riots. The day the world ended in Minnesota, I was on, and I wouldn't have me back on either.
So forgive our hesitancy. 10 more minutes of basketball to go. Soto's going to inbound to Carlson. Let's see what happens. FLBC down by 2. What a game so far. Angie Soto lobs top of the key to Ledgerwood, harassed by Lauren Jones. This is a spot where Lauren and JoJo can't get handsy and pick up those ticky-tack falls because it disrupts the flow of the game.
Okay, so, Gary, if you're listening to this, and I know you are, that was a really good call because you can't let a defender put 2 hands on a player and get away with it. And a lot of times, people don't call that. So,
Got some clarification going on at the table.
I think it's the shot clock reset.
They're going to go.
I don't think you reset it to 20 on that.
I guess you do.
Apparently you do.
All right.
So there was a conversation that was had.
Decisions were made.
And an adjustment that was made.
And in the end, Berkey drives left side around Peterson, kicks to Ledgerwood, who reverses to Soto, right side 3. Angie Soto a little bit short. Rebound comes down to Clara. Clara presses up to Lauren Jones. Lauren Jones jump stop, blocked by Soto.
Blocked by Soto.
Rebounded by Ledgerwood, and we've got a double dribble. Ledgerwood kind of lost her composure pressing that, and she knew it right away.
I did not catch it. Okay, so Lauren pump faked and went up, but unfortunately,
She pump faked with another defender chasing.
coming. It's always the second card that kills you in Frogger.
Clara to inbound. She had Nessa.
Had her.
Got to get it in. There you go. Gets it into JoJo. JoJo drives around Fisher, loses the ball, gathers the ball, jumps the ball. FLBC maintains possession of the ball.
I would have liked to see a foul on the lead ref. There was two hands on the driver there.
Yeah, there probably was. I was watching ball, and it was clean.
That's a great tie-up, though. Good defensive play.
Peterson over Berkey, who slaps. Peterson's got 2 from the line.
See if Peterson can make a couple free throws and tie this thing up.
That would be sweet.
Did you see Brent Peterson? Brennan Christensen?
He's here.
I did not.
Brent is here tonight.
He is tonight.
He is tonight.
Weekend games, they often are.
Yep. He was also at our seminary symposium last week. Talked to him a little bit.
First shot made, 34-33. Symposium, I really enjoyed it this year.
That was a good year. Is 3 excellent speakers and someone else.
And Jason Goodham.
And me, yeah.
You did a good job, too, and those are archived at our website, flbc.edu/media, I think.
Faith, not Hannah, makes 1. 1-point deficit. Ledgerwood harassed by Jones. Jump stop, kicks out. Oh, Clara almost busted that pass up. Still got to Soto. Screen from Ledgerwood. There's nothing on the pick and roll. Now JL Fisher drives, hand check on Nessa. Under the basket on the floor. 8:58 to go in the game. Been a really clean game.
Yes.
Lob to Berkey. Berkey right elbow to Ledgerwood. Bounce pass underneath to JL Fisher. Good rotation on that inbounds pass.
They're really crisp on their baseline and sideline out of bounds plays.
36-33. Clara pulls up for 3. Tries to answer right away. Can't do it. Rebound back to Faith Peterson. Lauren Jones. Jump stop. 2-pointer. Short. She was not really set when she shot that.
They've guarded Lauren really well. She hasn't had set feet all night.
They kind of picked up on her move a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
This Fisher, guarded by Nessa. Oh, Nessa tips the pass, gets it back to her. Good steal. Lobs up to Lauren Jones. Ball cleared out by Fisher. FLBC will have a full possession minus a few seconds on the shot clock.
FLBC's playing good defense. The ball's just not going in.
Yeah, the shooting has been something.
It has, really both teams.
Clara inbounds to Nessa. Nessa thought about a long 3. Gets it to Rischel, who caught above it. And the bank is open late on Friday night. Tie ball game.
I'm going to just go out on a limb and say she didn't call that. That hit the rim hard.
But there were some answered prayers on that bank.
There were.
I had some English. Oh, there's a scrum. There's a scrum. Jump ball.
I love the
good
aggressiveness.
positioning by Lauren Jones. Did you see how she cleared
get
underneath
around?
that?
Yes.
That was great.
But she did use her hands to get up from the floor, so she must be tired.
It's late.
Yes. That was good. Good hustle. I love the aggressiveness of our team this year.
Inbounds pass. Good defense. Lob to Ledgerwood all the way around the horn. Altered by Peterson on the shot. Oh my goodness, Faith.
Pick that one up. She didn't mean to. Didn't want to, but that's 4 on Ledgerwood.
4th on Ledgerwood. Oh, man. If I'm Wendy, I'm taking Faith out of the game to check her on that. Her head hit the ground hard.
Don't say that. The independent neurological specialist, the unaffiliated.
I'm no
the
NFL
blue hat.
concussion checker.
Blue hat. I think on the blue hat. The
blue tent.
The blue tent.
But it's small enough to be a hat. Clara guarded by Reeder. Lauren Jones from the free throw line hands off to Peterson. Peterson back to Jones, who loses the ball going up for maybe a shot. I don't really know. It's Soto. Soto lobs to Reeder, tipped out of bounds by Peterson.
Good hustle, Faith.
Faith Peterson. So in the game right now for Trinity is Reeder, Berkey, Soto, Carlson, and Fisher. FLBC counting with the Rischel twins, Peterson, Jones, and Nessa. Grace Nystuen waiting to check in. Reeder guarded by Jones. Screen from Berkey. Reeder loses the ball out of
That
bounds.
was
They're going to call it off of Jones. With all due respect, I don't know that I agree with that. Here. All right, watch the replay.
We have it on the replay brought to you by
replay. Let's see.
Leg Time.
No chance.
No chance. Well, she hit it on the way out, too.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how you missed that one.
Carlson picked pocket from Rischel. Right around the back. Here's Clara going the other way. Faith Peterson, give it
Good
go.
pass.
Yes, hit it. No,
Get
nice
in.
dude.
No,
No,
get
too
in.
hard. Rebound by Fisher. Still a tie game.
The shot
7
went right
minutes
through
to
the
go.
crease, kicked out to the backside. She just couldn't put the biscuit in the basket.
Is that Bill Rafferty?
No, that was
Berkey all
Hockey.
alone underneath. Good pass.
trying to do hockey.
Oh, hockey. Well, that's what we're at. Berkey gives the Lions a 2-point lead. Got to feel good with how rough she's had it in the post today. Nice tune touch pass on the give and go. No good. Peterson fouled from behind on Berkey or Fisher. Berkey doesn't look
I
like
didn't see that. Oh, that looked really clean, didn't it?
it sure did.
All right.
Berkey picks up her third. Let's watch this. Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
here-
that was
there.
clean.
It was. You see it? Oh, look, this year it's on YouTube, so watch
Oh,
this.
yeah, look at
You
we
can
do
re-
have
re-
instant replay.
This is fantastic. Well, it's not instant.
Well,
it is replay.
it's
It's eventual.
relatively instant.
It's eventual replay.
Eventually, Peterson makes
Oh,
the
it
first.
was the offhand.
Was it?
It was the offense. You got the right hand.
Okay.
Left. All right.
Gonna take a timeout to ice the shooter.
I guess game reset 38-37, 6:44 left here in the fourth. And FLBC Lady Conqueror basketball brought to you by Caleb Carlson of Three Rivers Real Estate Team. A little known fact, Pastor Jason Goodham.
Yes.
I do not always say my R's well. And Caleb Carlson at Three Rivers Real Estate Team.
Is that kind of a Chicago thing, like Caleb Carlson?
It's
Get
been
Ca-
It's been very It's been difficult for me. Say, my address when I was growing up was Rural Route 1, Lake Preston, South Dakota. It's very hard to say.
Can you say rural juror for me?
Rural juror?
Thank you.
I cannot say. It's very, very hard.
All right, same 5 out of the break for FLBC. Nice tune, Rischel, Jones, and Peterson. Oh, no, we've got a Rischel on the bench. That's Nessa. So many braids, so little time. Berkey, Soto, Carlson, Reeder, and Fisher with Ledgerwood on the bench with 4 fouls. 6:44 to go. Peterson second shot, hard off the back iron.
Oh, no, don't foul
Rebound
her.
by Berkey with a travel. That late
So Faith
Peterson
Faith
almost turned that
annoyed her.
travel into a jump ball.
Faith annoyed her, and she went to one knee.
Yeah, that's agitation.
Yes.
JoJo off the inbounds pass. Long 2 left side, no good. Jones saves to Nessa. Nessa squares up, dribbles, takes a shot short. Rischel kicks out to Jones. Lauren Jones reverse to Nicetune, high post. Finds
good.
Nessa on the baseline. Nessa short on the jumper. Rebound Nicetune. Nicetune and Berkey jump ball. FLBC maintains possession.
Okay, so I don't think Grace Nicetune had played organized basketball until last year.
So
turned
she's a
into nice
volleyball player.
She's a very good volleyball player.
Yes.
We have a couple of very good volleyball players who are on the basketball team but don't play much. But Grace has done a good job.
Oh. Talking about the finer points of Robert's Rules of Orders right now.
Short reset to 20.
Got it cleared up.
I'm old enough to remember when the shot clock reset to 35.
I'm old enough to remember when we didn't have
We
a
didn't
shot
have a
clock.
shot clock. That's right. I remember. I'm old enough to remember when it came into Class A basketball in North Dakota.
Yeah, it was the biggest fan of not having a shot clock was a guy by the name of Eddie Byer from Hillsboro, North Dakota.
I didn't know that.
I
don't
goodness.
know
Head
my
coach
small
of Hillsboro
town.
Burrows. That was terrible.
And were they the hated enemies of your
No.
Central Valley?
Thompson Tommies, always Thompson.
Okay.
Nothing on that possession for Trinity. FLBC coming the other way. Lauren Jones into the paint around traffic. Hard off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Berkey.
It's going to be a good finish.
If she's not moving laterally but forward towards the basket, she makes that.
Agreed.
Reeder with space, guarded by JoJo. Takes the screen from Berkey. Reeder, right side drive, floater no good. Ball tipped up, rebounded by Peterson.
Who was out of bounds, so
Was
she
on
jumped
the
back
line. We've moved the phantom line from on our left baseline here all the way down to under the
in. Yeah,
basket.
that was. For those of you who are new to the broadcast, to our left, there's a sideline that players accidentally step on all the time.
A
It's
visiting
uncanny.
player, it's ridiculous.
A visiting player step on it, and I swear, it's legit.
Soto, right side three, hard, no good. Peterson gets the rebound inbounds this time. 5:27 to go in the game. FLBC down by 1. Clara Rischel all alone for 3, drains it! 2-point lead, FLBC. That was nothing but the bottom of the net
That's nice.
for Clara
Good
Rischel.
stop here.
Get a stop, get some momentum, get a stop. Grace, nice tune, good defense on the perimeter. Carlson kicks out from the paint. Soto tries to answer with a 3 of her own, no good. Grace, nice tune with the rebound, gets it to Rischel. Rischel pushing the other way, decides to slow things down to her sister JoJo.
There's 2 of them.
There's 2 Rischels. Grace, nice tune. Baseline pass to JoJo. Into Lauren Jones. Touch shot. Yes! Lauren finally finds it. Lauren for 2. Lauren Jones now shooting 3 of 17, poor girl.
Oh, my. I have a joke for you about that.
FLBC. Good defense. Oh, yeah, they're going to get a reach around on Lauren Jones. That was entirely justified. Good call. A lot of contact on that play. All right,
when we
here
get
we got
timeout, I'll
Ledgerwood.
tell you about my 3 for 17 story.
All right. Okay. Rachel Knoll sends Ledgerwood in with 4.5 minutes to go. That's a story. Ledgerwood with the ball. Reeder left side baseline drive around Rischel. Good recovery by JoJo. Carlson left wing. Tries to clear some space. Turnaround jumper from 8. No good. Rebound down to JoJo. JoJo slowing things down. Up by 4. We like it. Clara wants a 3 from the left side. Clara got a 3 from the left side. It's a 7-point lead.
What a quarter. It's a good quarter. A 10-4 quarter.
Timeout, Rachel
Timeout
Knoll.
for Rachel Knoll.
3
Way
for
to go,
17.
ladies. We're up to 24.6%.
All right.
So I'm in college. I'm coaching basketball. A volunteer assistant coach for the Brookings High School Bobcats. Really enjoyed it. A lot of who I am today was developed in those couple of years, right? One of the kids on the JV, we gave him the Avis We Try Harder Award. That's not one you actually give to the student, but you talk about it in the coach's room. Like the kid who just tries so hard, it's just not happening, right? About that time.
That describes my entire basketball career.
About that time, the Wilson Jet basketball, which was more or less the glycerin-covered watermelon at Bible camp, coming out of the box. You practice with it for a year and then use it for your game ball. It was being replaced by the synthetic or blended ball, you know, the sticky stuff that I could actually palm, even though I have pixie hands.
Yeah, that rubberized stuff.
And so Andy Hoagland was his name. He gone 3 for 17, and then we start looking at basketballs. And I asked him, which ball do you want to use today? Up to you guys. It's our choice of game ball, okay? And Andy Hoagland raises his hand and says, I don't know, Coach. I could go 3 for 17 with a football.
That's a great line. All right, out of the timeout. Here we go. Angie Soto to inbounds the pass. Gets it to Carlson, marked by Grace Nicetune. Oh, Carlson dragged her foot. Lobs into Ledgerwood. Ledgerwood harasses, kicks out to Soto. Soto an extra pass to Fisher. Back to Carlson. Carlson wants a drive. Nearly stolen. Recovered by
That's
Reeder.
good defense.
Over to Fisher. Now Soto. Floater in the lane from Soto. Hard off the glass. Rebounded by Lauren Jones. Oh, they're going to give her a jump.
What
Lauren
great
had
defense.
2 hands on it.
What great defense.
Trinity maintains possession. Nessa's going to check in for Nicetune. Okay, we've got starters on starters minus Berkey for Trinity. Reeder in for Berkey for Trinity. Otherwise, the other 9 are starters.
We really
Soto.
wanted that rebound, didn't we?
We did. We needed it. But we got the possession arrow back now.
Yep.
Fisher kicks out to Reeder. Reeder tries to dribble around Nessa. Good defense by Nessa. Carlson now on the left wing. Marked by Peterson. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Carlson dribbles into trouble. Ledgerwood kicks out. Fisher. Fisher reverses to no one in particular. Stolen by Nessa. Nessa decides to slow things down a little bit. Good idea from Veronica. Now into Jones. Jones around Fisher. Fouled. 2 from the line for Lauren Jones.
Lauren Jones is 1 for 4 on the night from free throws. See if she can push that up.
Lauren's going to find somehow to turn this night into a double-double.
Yes, she's hanging in there. She's keeping a good attitude. You can kind of see it on her face. It's like, how is this not working?
Lauren makes the first.
There it is.
All right. She got. Do you see that little nod she did at the end of it?
I saw a bit of a Bronx cheer from the bench as well. So when one of your better players is having an off night, sometimes you need to just
Buster chops a little
That's
bit.
right.
9-point lead FLBC, just over 3 to go. If Lauren gets locked in these 3 minutes at the end of the game, it's over.
Yeah. We're getting to the range where a couple stops would go a long way.
Yep. Soto in traffic. Floater, right side, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds off FLBC. Trinity maintains possession, 2:51 on the clock. Oh, good pass from Soto to Ledgerwood, closes
Really
the gap
nice.
to
They
7.
really needed that basket. Let's see if FLBC can answer.
Clara running the point, finds a seam, loses the ball in traffic. Ball picked up and stolen by Trinity. Stolen by JoJo Richel, back the other way.
No.
Then Clara almost loses the
Hang
ball.
on to
What is
that
going
thing.
on?
Take care of the ball.
Richel nearly pickpocketed from behind, gets the point. Richel right side 3, short. Rebound comes down to Soto. 2.5 minutes to go. Here's Reeder, one-on-one against Peterson. Reeder against Peterson. Peterson gives her a little
that's a good
forearm
call.
shiver.
That's a good call.
Yeah, that was a
It's
that was
also
a extension.
It's also a good foul. That's a good call.
Make her earn it from the line.
Oh, that's how that works.
Oh, look at that.
Sorry, we're
more
We're
stats.
discovering all
Had
kinds
the program
of
for 3 years and we just figured something out.
Here's something else. You know what? It occurs to me we could have asked someone who runs the program how to use it.
Reeder makes the first. It just got interesting. 6-point lead. I think I just announcer jinxed us into the last 2 minutes of this.
No, it wasn't as bad as with that.
But it wasn't as bad as what you did to Providence.
Is that Providence? But I
Yeah.
said something like
They're
cats
out.
in the
It's
bag,
over.
bags in
Yeah.
the river, no cats were harmed.
17-point comeback for Providence.
And you were like laughing at me the entire time.
I was, because you deserved it. Nessa from 16, short. Rebound, Peterson, tipped off. Oh, she wanted a body. There was a collision there, but I don't know that it was a foul. Soto checks back into the game. Reeder's gonna, no, it's Carlson's gonna sit down. FLBC has the Richel twins, Nessa, Jones, and Peterson.
Good answer by
2-11.
Trinity.
Yeah, this is exactly what they needed after that. Soto, floater from the paint, off left. Rebound comes down to an FLBC player. That was Lauren Jones. Lauren just throw it off someone. I was looking through
threw it
three
off
people.
threw it off the foot.
Yeah.
So run offense here. Break the press, run a little offense, get a good shot.
You don't want a shot outside 10 unless it's a bunny. Nope. Nessa airballs the 10-footer. You wanted to milk that possession right there.
Yeah, so the press, the three-quarter court press raises your tempo.
Hip check, Clara Richel. All right, FLBC getting a little out of sorts right now.
Oh, we're shooting free throws.
Bonus.
Both teams are shooting bonus now.
Wendy needs a timeout after this first shot.
I think so. I think so, too.
Right, Berkey's going to sit down for Carlson. I think we're seeing an offense-defense kind of thing going on with Rachel Knowles subs right now. Right, Ledgerwood makes the first. Ledgerwood now with 10. You knew she was going to find it, too. Berkey, 14 rebounds. Holy cow.
Wow.
Ledgerwood misses the second. It's a 5-point lead. Slow it down, ladies. Okay. There we
Run
go.
offense.
Run your offense. JoJo's got the ball guarded by Reeder. Now it's Clara. They're going into a 3-1 or 3-2-2, a 1-2-2 zone. Nope, it's man. Clara finds a lane. Oh, blocked by Ledgerwood. JoJo wanted a call, doesn't get it. Here's the Lions coming back the other way, down by 5. Here's Fisher, loses the handle, travels with the ball. Good defensive possession for FLBC.
Well, good for Clara going back after she thought she got fouled, going back and getting a good stop. Yeah, I'd like to see a timeout.
There
here.
it is, right there. Wendy just took it.
That's good. That's good. 47-42, 1:14 left, and an exciting game. Okay, the Northern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, say what you will, where it ranks on the hierarchy of college basketball. But this is an excellent atmosphere in the Student Life Center.
To be honest, it feels like small-town North Dakota high school basketball, and I love that.
I think it would even feel like small-town South Dakota basketball.
I've never been to a high school basketball game in South Dakota.
I have. I played in several.
Yeah.
I have, yes. And when I coached basketball, I'd do some camps in the South, and they'd say, sometimes they called me Dakota. Said, I can't believe that any place that far north can be called South.
It's all a matter of perspective.
Hey, Dakota.
Makes you sound like the Wild
It was
West.
Dakota and Mobes. That
Mobes,
was,
yeah.
So,
Not ever red?
no, interestingly.
That surprises me. For me, in high school, it was always Ghost. That was
It
my
was
nickname.
Ghost? Ghost.
Skin
Ghost because I could
pigmentation.
never see you to put you into the
No,
game.
Skin pigment. Oh, my
yeah,
word.
Whoops.
That's it for Marlissa Ledgerwood, number 5. She made it count.
He did. He did. Say what you want about Lauren Jones. She knows how to take a fall.
The tuck and roll was
It was
really
beautiful.
impressive.
It was beautiful.
It was.
If you need to jump out of a moving train,
Yeah, that was.
Lauren's your girl.
I don't know how to pronounce it. It would be balletic. It was like ballet.
Yes.
Lauren misses the first. Still up by 5. 68 seconds to go.
Into the waiting feet of Marshall Nessa
And Max Larson.
and Max Larson from Northwood, North Dakota.
They're all right, the Trojans. Lauren makes the second. 6-point lead, FLBC. Still 2 possessions for Trinity. Carlson. Nice kind of a show-me press from FLBC.
I like the press.
Yeah. Reeder tries to get around Nessa. Good defense by Nessa. Dragged her feet, got away with it. Berkey loses it in the post. There's a scrum. There's a scrum. There's a scrum.
There's our arrow.
Jump ball. FLBC ball. Things getting a little bit chippy
Little
now.
chippy.
Timeout.
I
FLBC.
think Coach Grevin saw the chippiness.
Yeah,
It says, we shall not be chippy.
we should. It's Proverbs like 32:7.
Thou shalt not be chippy.
Correct.
Or play a kid named Ghost.
Well, play is something I only did in baseball.
10 points for Marlissa Ledgerwood. 15 for Clara Richel. 13 for JoJo. 10 for Lauren Jones.
11 rebounds for Faith.
What do we got for Berkey's got 11 rebounds? No,
No,
14. 11 defense. You did the same thing, didn't
Yeah.
you? Yeah.
This brand new look with more stats.
I like it.
It's intimidating.
It's I like the look.
All this information at our fingertips.
It is. It's amazing.
Up to
Up to
23%.
23%.
32 for Trinity. There's FLBC up by 6. 51 seconds on the clock. Clara dribbles out of some pressure. Now into the lane. Corner pass tipped out of bounds by Soto or Carlson. I guess I'll find out here in about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Clara on the inbounds finds JoJo. 23 on the shot clock. JoJo dribbles out of trouble. Fouled by Soto. We're shooting 2 on every foul now.
Yep.
What's that? How many fouls is that for Angie Soto? That'll be her first. No, third.
So board chair Phil Johnson, your friend of mine,
Yes.
drove to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan to find snow for cross-country skiing. It's been an odd year.
Yeah, it's been a cold winter with no snow.
First shot, no good. Did you see Brian Westerberg's picture of the cross-country skier on the beach in Miramar Beach, Florida?
No.
Yeah. Missed the second
JoJo
shot,
missed
but
both.
get the ball.
Maintain possession.
Isn't that great?
That's just as important right now.
It is. We're getting to the point where a basket pretty much wins it.
I'm
Yes.
not ready to go there yet.
No, you're remembering
I'm-
CMU.
I got a little bit of trauma there. I don't know what
that
that
had
was.
no chance.
Oh, good job, Lauren. Oh, no. We got a lot of ope-nopes going on around here. Berkey finds Carlson. Carlson.
Yeah, that's on us.
JoJo forces her way through a screen. It looks like Fisher's going to shoot 2 from the line. 25.9 to go in the game. FLBC up by 6. Fisher, these, I believe, will be her first 2 free throws of the game.
12-2 tomorrow. We'll do a quick wrap of the game.
Makes the first.
Right after. See if Coach Wendy Grevin will come talk to us. Sometimes she does not.
And I can't blame her for that.
What's that?
I said I don't blame her for that.
No, I don't either. It's like, it's not Vern Lundquist.
Fisher finally finds Clara. Clara dribbled that for a good 7 seconds before getting fouled. 5-point lead FLBC. Clara will be shooting 2 from the line. Clara has not shot a free throw all game.
Interesting. So I will say this. I would say that 2 free throws wins the game.
Yeah, I still
I'm
got
on
too much
record.
drama for that. Clara misses. See what you did? You see what you did.
I'd like to thank you, by the way, for sharing your 2 bottles of water with me. That's all right. You're play-by-play.
I'm play-by-play, and I've done exactly 1 game all season long,
That's
so
right.
my voice is not really in game shape.
Next year we need to get our priorities straight.
I was in San Diego, and I make no apologies for that.
Yes, I need to spend less time, I need to spend less time with donors and
The important things.
accreditation and theological development to do
Play-by-play.
basketball games
Amateur play-by-play.
for the Northern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. Hashtag Dan Havestall.
Yeah. 6-point lead, FLBC 20.1 on the clock. Possession arrow belongs to Trinity.
FLBCathletics.com for all your FLBC athletic needs. And FLBC.edu to find out more about the Free Lutheran Bible College and Seminary.
Including our brand new BA program.
That's right. I've been enjoying that very much. It's been fun to listen to the students studying some new subjects and some deeper subjects, to watch their brains get contorted here or there a little bit.
Right.
Writing quality. It's kind of a big deal. We like writing quality.
We do, and it's the level is rising. It's great.
It
We're-
is.
We're watching our students improve in real time.
But enough about artificial intelligence.
Enough about ChatGPT. Inbounds
Boy,
from
they run
Carlson
those
to
plays
Soto.
well.
All right, Berkey, top of the key, 3 off back iron, rebounded by JoJo. JoJo fouled from behind by Berkey, and I think that's 4 for Berkey.
Are you ready now?
I'm not ready yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's a
13.3.
Vikings fan.
Yeah,
The Vikings were 3-0 this year, and all my Vikings friends were saying, oh no,
it's coming.
oh no.
JoJo makes the first. That's a 7-point lead. I tell you, the Minnesota Vikings are the only team that can triple their expected wins and still turn it into a disappointing
That's
season.
right.
JoJo misses the second. Soto, 12, 11, 10 on the clock. Carlson lobs to Berkey. Berkey steps for 3. Off right, rebound. Fisher, scrum on the floor. JoJo comes up with it. JoJo lobs ahead to Carlson, who's not on her team. That's game. FLBC Lady Conquerors improved to 8-6 on the year with a 7-point victory over the visiting Trinity Lions. Stay tuned. After a game wrap and a short break, we'll be back with the men's teams doing the same thing.
Right about 8 o'clock, right?
About 20 minutes between games.
About 20 minutes between games. So just to put a bow on this one, a good victory, really good victory as the teams come to half court and pray together. Micah is remembering when some teams, even Christian schools, wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I'm glad that we've got a little better now. Clara and JoJo Rischel have 30 points together. I don't think they always do their stats together, but tonight we will. 10 for Lauren Jones, 5 each for Veronica Netha and Faith Peterson on the rebounding side of things. 9 for JoJo, 8 for Lauren, 8 for Veronica, 11 for Faith Peterson. That's a good rebounding game. FLBC out-rebounded Trinity by 46-42. It felt more. Okay, but so much for that anticlimax.
The sound of that balloon deflating.
That's right. Marlissa Ledgerwood, 10 points, 6 rebounds. The pride and joy of Ennis, Montana.
Which we're told is beautiful, but we don't know for sure.
Until you check your email. Madeline Berkey, 8 points, 11 rebounds. Angie Soto, 7 points, 10 rebounds. A good game by both teams. We'll do it again tomorrow at noon. Tonight's broadcast has been brought to you by Caleb Carlson FLBC basketball alumnus and real estate expert at threeriversrealestateteam.com. Count on Caleb for all your real estate needs. We will be back shortly. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a wonderful evening.